every time it's not possible for everyone to be in argument with me. Now they're asking me, how do you know each and everything about the missiles? So I'm the member of Missile Defense Advocacy Alliance, MDA. I would like to inform to everyone, to Pakistan, to Indian missiles scientists, and to other also, that this act is not the act first act of the Pakistan. Earlier, I don't know his name. Earlier, their nuclear scientist was involved in selling nuclear drafts to terrorists. And after some time, they are involved themselves into sell the same to Iran. 6 missiles was missing because the Pakistani government supply those missiles to Iran, to Qasem Soleimani, and Qasem Soleimani was in mood to fire those arsenal on United States of America. Now, if you say that what happened when the war comes, yes, I will let you know that war has some principles. First, Iran should have to develop their own nuclear program. They are must bound to buy and purchase the related materials from the registered authorities. They should have to inform Interpol. They should have to inform international nuclear group, so that during the war, the using of these kind of arsenals can be controlled. I myself, Hitesh Mandal, Twitter handle @HiteshRewan. Personally, I'm never against to any nation to develop nuclear arsenals, but do it by your own. Do not take it with the help of unknown source, via unknown channel, unregistered line. May be possible, because the creation of missile, the theory of nuclear arsenal is very simple, but arranging the material is very hard. Like Pakistan, if not behaving a responsible behavior towards the entire world, and their military journals is exporting the materials via Jamaatul Dawa and ISIS, Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, to Qasem Soleimani. This is objectionable. My objection, because I'm the part of Missile Defense Advocacy Alliance also. I'm a subscriber. I have to go to there to attend the meeting. I received a special invitation. But here Indian government and some of the scientists and military journals feel so that how it could possible a person can be living in a very common style and can be attended this kind of world's largest and biggest organization, MDA, Missile Defense Advocacy Alliance. It's a much bigger than NATO. I'm the member of it. Now the concern is, what happened if Sri Lanka developed nuclear missile? You can develop. But ask your scientist, ask your talent. We respect talent. We never stop your nation's talent. But do it with your own, never purchased and never make purchase from those rules which are bans. Once they able to grab that missile, they can directly, easily can threaten you. They can easily issue a threat to you. Very simply. Like as the Pakistani government said, tell to Qasem Soleimani they are ready to transfer the technology and missiles to Qasem Soleimani, and he will fire the suddenly, it's kind of kiddish thing. Suddenly, if they will fire a missile to United States of America, and that United States of America will never came to know. Oh, come on, yeah. But now, if Iran is in mood to develop their own nuclear missile project, but it should be completely their own, like India's. So why should I allow to anyone to steal it? I'm never in favor of BrahMos. If India wants to develop a nuclear missile, you can develop. If you want to develop hypersonic missile, develop it. But every material is from your nation. It should 100% developed by your talent. Otherwise, we will not allow you to develop any kind of missile. So the same thing is happening here. We will not allow Russia. We are completely against the biochemical weapons because it can kill entire human race. Even it can harm to those also who fired it. It can completely wipe out animals, insects. Well, it can destroy entire human race. That's why I informed immediately to ICJ and Interpol and United States of America, Pentagon and other agencies, Time Magazine, to stop Pakistan, Imran Khan, Vladimir Putin, and here Narendra Modi, and some of the unknown member of the group. Because here in India, I'm the person who is the responsible, who can order to fire nuclear missiles, not Mr. Modi. I'm the person. As a Missile Defense Advocacy Alliance member, we know how many missiles any type of is on Earth. Whether it's a biochemical, whenever you design, whenever you install. But if you are not telling it, it's not mean that we don't know. Yes, we know it. It's my responsibility, as I came to know, that Mr. Khan visited to Russia, and yeah, it could be possible that maybe Mr. Khan don't know, but his team, his military journals were responsible. They knows why they visited Russia. Mr. Khan was just there to ask about the Kashmir and other issues, but it's a surprise visit. As the person, Mr. Narendra Damodar Das Modi here in India, before the election of 2014, he was against the completely of the Pakistan, and suddenly as he became the Prime Minister of Pakistan, he directly goes and visited to Mr. Nawaz Sharif. It was surprisingly act. Why? It's simply, he was just in mood to transfer his unaccounted money and the looted money from India to Pakistan with the help of Nawaz Sharif, who already did a demonetization on 11th June 2015, and after a few years here in India, Mr. Modi did so same. Now the alliance is that the Russian missile BrahMos is dropped in Pakistan, while that missile is completely ready, or they are fooling to entire world. BrahMos is not ready. I will not allow Indian government to develop any kind of missile with the help of any nation. If your scientists have any guts, develop it. Whatever kind of bomb, whatever kind of missile, whatever kind of weapon. But in case of fighter jets, It's a technology share. You can do it. But it's cost that much. 85,000 crore rupees of one jet. F-35. Don't fool to entire nation, Mr. Modi. Just you bought only a 1,500 crore rupees Rafale jet. Have a tea. I would like to tell to CIA that now the CIA and the Pentagon can trust me. Sir, I'm a member of Missile Defense Advocacy Alliance. That's why I know the information. My information is correct. You can fact check. Now the Pentagon and the CIA and Honorable Court, ICJ, and honorable officers of Interpol can trust me. I'm in SPG, Special Production Group of Missile Defense Advocacy Alliance. That's why we know what is in mood of Pakistan, what is in mood of her Indian armies, Mr. Modi, what is in mood of Putin, what is in mood of China. Now the subject is, why should not we open military option before they fire biochemical weapon on any nation, even on their own nation, like Assad did, like Saddam Hussein did. That's why we are against Saddam Hussein and we executed him. Yes, we executed him. Yes, we executed him because he was a criminal and he fired biochemical weapon on his own citizen. The same Assad did. The same, yeah, it's a matter of investigation. Maybe it was a same. Can be a conspiracy by Imran Khan to fire the biochemical weapon in his own nation, on their own citizens, just to show it was a mistake. But we will not allow them. As we executed Qasem Soleimani, any time, my idea, my suggestion is any time to execute Imran Khan, Bajwa, and here Narendra Modi and MM Nirvana. Now, if entire world thinks so, how and why Mr. Hitesh came to know about this all information? Yes, my company JSR's Missiles Innovations and Missile Defense Advocacy Alliance, I'm the part of international society which is in power, bigger than the NATO. Same as a parallel JSR Securities. We both are committed for the peace in entire world, not to peace entire world. Mr. Khan was in mood to earn thousand crore rupees wants to be a president of Pakistan forever. Same as here, the Mr. Modi was in mood to be a president forever. He wants to be a guru of entire India. The same was in practice Mr. Putin, and same was actor of Mr. Kim Jong-un. So very simply, You need only 20,000 special commandos, and we will drop them inside their nation, and they can easily execute them. Okay, that's it. If their registered army is not taking a responsibility to promise to entire world, they will not never use biochemical weapon on their own citizens. We will not allow them to use a weapon. In the name of war, what happened if India type of nation will receive biochemical attack with Pakistan? In Security Act, in security step, I definitely like to ask ICJ to use military option on both sides. It will be a different subject from which nation we will bring the commandos. But no, we will not allow them to create this kind of group. Mr. Khan was think so, he is a very brilliant. Mr. Khan, Marshal Videsh Model, and I'm the member of Missile Defense Advocacy Alliance. मादा हम रखते हैं. Mr. Khan, surrender. Pakistani army surrender. I will not allow any prime minister or any politician be in power in Pakistan. And here in India, Mr. Nirvana, Mr. Modi, surrender. In both nations, their Supreme Court will run the nation until endless next order. Or we will use military option. Tell the truth. How many members were visited to hotel? What was your secret plan?